Good evening, Wildcat families, graduates, board members, district leadership, and special guests. I am Eileen Frazier, proud principal here at El Camino High School, and it is my sincere pleasure to welcome you to our 2023 commencement ceremony. This is the 47th graduating class of El Camino High School. Before I introduce our board members, district leadership, and special guests, I would ask everyone to please rise and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by the El Camino High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC, and please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by the El Camino High School Choir, led by Dr. George Bridgewater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our 2022-23 ASB President, Liliana Tita. As Liliana comes, followed by the pledge, our choir will return to sing the El Camino alma mater, and we ask that you please remain standing while we sing our alma mater.
What's up, Wildcats? It has been such a pleasure serving as your ASB president, but now please join me by placing your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
We pledge our hearts to brown and gold, the color of the hills and sun. As people we are many, but as Wildcats we are one. Our pride for you is deep within, our spirit strong and high. We'll hail to you, dear alma mater, as the years go by. Our team will fight with honor and strive for victory. El Camino, while
and you may be seated. And now please join me in recognizing our distinguished Oceanside Unified School District board members, district leadership, and special guests. Board members of the Oceanside Unified School District, President, Mrs. Raquel Alvarez. Vice President, Dr. Stacy Begin. Clerk of the Board, Mr. Mike Blessing. Board Member, Nancy Lycona. And Board Member, Ms. Eleanor Juanita Evans. Our District Administration, our Superintendent, Dr. Julie A. Vitale. Associate Superintendent of Business Services, Dr. Andrea Norman. Associate Superintendent of Educational Support Services, Dr. Mercedes Lovey. Associate Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Todd McAteer. Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Jordy Sparks. Executive Director of Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Richard Lawrence. Our site administration, up on stage with me tonight is our Assistant Principal, Mrs. Marie Higuereta de Ochoa. And out there somewhere running around, helping out with everything, our three assistant principals, Dawn Frost, Ariana Rodriguez, and Kalina Chateau. I would also like to recognize officials from the City of Oceanside. I'm not seeing them in their designated chairs, but I still want to recognize them if they're here tonight. Please join me in welcoming our Mayor of Oceanside, Ms. Esther Sanchez. As well as City Council member, Mr. Eric Joyce. And last, but definitely not least, I'd like to recognize my mother, who is here in the VIP section with us. She is my biggest supporter and like a best friend to me, and always there when I need her. I aspire to be like you when I grow up. I love you, Mom. Thank you for joining us today. We are honored that you are here with us for such a special occasion. Tonight, I am overjoyed to recognize 593 seniors who have accomplished all the requirements to graduate from El Camino High School. And to the seniors, you finally made it. Some of you already know exactly where you will be next week, next month, next year, or 10 years from now. For others, you have no idea what you're going to do. And that's okay for a little while, but I am sure your parents will definitely want you to have a plan and a job by next month. But seriously, class of 2023, you are an amazing group of young people. You have all worked diligently, persevered through, and fulfilled all the requirements to make it here today, your graduation day, and I am extremely proud of you. When I think of the relationships and friendships you all have built over the last 4 years, and for some of you over the last 10 to 12 years, you remind me of one of my favorite movie series, The Fast and the Furious. Okay, don't judge me, don't judge me. It's okay. Anybody who really knows me knows that I love a nice car and a fast car. I'm not saying that I drive fast or anything. Mom, don't say anything. But seriously, even with all the unrealistic stunts, I appreciate the fact that while not blood related, the main characters in the Fast and Furious movies are a family. My own family is so important to me, and I'd like to share a few life lessons with our graduates that we can all learn a couple of lessons from the Fast and the Furious family. Life lesson number 1. As Dominique Toretto says, everyone's looking for the thrill, but the only thing that is real is family. No matter where you choose to go after today, never forget the family that has been there for you. To the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, guardians, you are the ones who stood alongside these scholars over the last 12 years. You provided encouragement, support, and even tough love when necessary. Thank you for partnering with us as we helped educate your student and prepare them for the next phase of their lives. Life lesson number 2, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. The key is that we learn from our mistakes. Sometimes we want to try to hide the mistakes we've made and forget them. Don't allow those mistakes to run your life. And remember what Mr. Nobody said, you kill a shadow by shining a light on it. It is a truth we shouldn't forget. When we keep secrets and hurt within us, we allow those things to live on. When we're willing to expose them to the light, we can begin to heal and begin again. Don't hide from the light. Life lesson number 3, we don't always get the best circumstances given to us in life. And again, as Dominique Toretto says, sometimes you have to play the hand that you're dealt. No matter what happens to you in life when you leave El Camino High School, you will always have a choice in how do you respond to the circumstances that you were faced with. Choose to remember the family and friends who love and support you. Choose to be a positive member of your community who gives back and pays it forward. Choose to continue to live by our Wildcat core values. You guys should have known that I wasn't going to leave these out. Core values of perseverance, empathy, respect, responsibility, and collaboration. Over the last 4 years, you've made me laugh on days like anything but a backpack day. You've made me smile when I see the fun that you're having with your friends at the homecoming dance, the winter formals, and prom. You've made me proud when I've come to your football, basketball, lacrosse, water polo, volleyball, all of the different sports when you battled back and won. You've made me extremely proud when you shared with me how excited you were about getting your driver's license or your new job, opening up your college acceptance letters, and finding out about scholarships that you received. For those of you who may not have had the opportunity to attend our senior awards night last week, this class earned an impressive amount of money in awards and scholarships. Over $2.2 million. Way to go, Wildcats. I will end my remarks by saying what I have said to every graduating class since I became the principal here at El Camino. Years down the road, when some of you become millionaires, entrepreneurs, or ridiculously rich athletes, don't forget your high school principal. I only need 1%. But seriously, it truly has been my pleasure and my honor to serve as your principal for the last 4 years. Continue to strive to be the best in all that you do. Thank you, seniors. We will now have a selection from the El Camino High School Choir, again directed by Dr. George Bridgewater.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street, it's not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? a summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Na 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 na.
I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some who no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? Oh, willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern on the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Oh yeah,
I'm asking him to change his ways,
then change.
and no message could have been any clearer.
If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you close your heart, then you close your mind.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Oh yeah,
I'm asking him to change his ways,
then change.
and no message could have been any clearer.
If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. Na 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 na. Change. Na 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 na.
Thank you, choir, for that beautiful song. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank and recognize Dr. George Bridgewater. I'm sure he doesn't want me to do this, but I have to pay honor and give respect to this very quiet and humble man who has led our amazing choir program and has worked for our district for 34 years. Under his leadership and direction, our choir program has traveled around the world and received numerous awards and recognition. Sadly, Dr. Bridgewater is retiring this year. So today, I want to personally thank you for all you have done for so many of our Wildcat singers and scholars over the years. We honor you. And they have another song now.
said, here's my secret. When I wanna cry, I take a look around and I see that I'm getting by, and I hold on.
Hold on,
Change is coming.
change is coming.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Don't you worry.
don't worry about a thing.
Hold on.
Hold on,
You can make it.
you can make it.
Hold on.
Hold on, everything will be alright.
Some people like to worry. Some people like to hide. Some people like to run away from the pain inside. Well, that's your business. Do whatever you wanna do. But if it don't work out, here's what you gotta do. Now just hold on.
Hold on,
Change is coming.
change is coming.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Don't you worry.
don't worry about a thing.
Hold on.
Hold on,
You can make it.
you can make it.
Hold on.
Hold on,
Everything.
everything will be alright. When the troubles of life weigh you down,
Just lift your head up.
yeah, yeah. When the love you seek is hard to find,
Don't give up. Just be strong. Keep the faith and hold on. Change is coming.
change is coming.
Now hold on.
Hold on,
Don't you worry.
don't worry about a thing.
Hold on.
Hold on,
You can make it.
you can make it.
Now hold on.
Hold on,
Everything.
everything will be alright.
La 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 Change is coming.
Change is coming.
Now hold on.
Hold on,
Don't you worry.
don't worry about a thing.
Hold on.
Hold on,
You can make it.
you can make it.
Hold on.
Hold on, everything will be alright. Hold on, change is coming. Hold on, don't worry about a thing. Hold on, you can make it. Hold on, everything will be alright.
And thank you so much, choir and Dr. Bridgewater. We really appreciate you. And now, the 2023 commencement addresses will be given by our valedictorian and co-salutatorians. Now, Jonah, our valedictorian, has requested a little change in the program. That's exactly who Jonah is. And so we are going to have our co-salutatorians come and give their speech first. So Miss Darcy Tran, co-salutatorian for El Camino 2023. In the fall, Darcy will be attending the University of California at Los Angeles. Go Bruins! And Darcy will be majoring in biochemistry.
Good afternoon, everyone! Welcome to El Camino High School's 2023 graduation ceremony. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación del 2023 de El Camino High School. Xin chào mừng tất cả quý vị đến tham dự lễ tốt nghiệp năm học 2023 của trường Trung học El Camino. Over the past 4 years as students at El Camino High School, we have learned many important lessons that I believe are crucial as we enter this next chapter of our lives. We learn to foster friendships. We learn to maintain a balance between everything in our lives. We learned to explore new interests that our younger selves could never have imagined. But most importantly of all, we learned to persevere. We had lost our first 2 years of high school to the COVID-19 pandemic. But despite that, we learned to adapt to circumstances that were beyond our control. And when we finally returned to school in person, we bounced back. From academically pushing ourselves to our best, to having fun at varsity football games, to enduring the recent day where that power outage turned our classes into disco clubs. I'd say that overall, we had a pretty good few years at El Camino, am I right? Speaking of which, I'd like to thank some of our distinguished teachers for the hard work they put into our education during these past 4 years. First off, thank you to Mr. Wasano for allowing me to bombard him with calculus-related questions in the chat during distance learning. Thank you to Mr. Dolnick for his chemistry demonstrations, especially when he caused an explosion in class by dropping a chunk of pure sodium into water. That terrified all of us. Thank you to Mr. Huggins for his entertaining use of screams to teach the class about the sympathetic nervous system. Thank you to Mrs. Esquivel for teaching us the basics of financial literacy and how to not fall into credit card debt in the future. Thank you to Mr. Roeder for keeping us disciplined all year, especially by assigning multiple hours of homework to us on a daily basis. Thank you to Mr. Rohrig for inspiring me in my decision to major in biochemistry at UCLA. Thank you to Mrs. Antonio for helping me to become a better writer and going the extra mile for all of your students. And I especially would like to thank Mr. James, who I assume is somewhere in the audience today, for allowing us to foster our love of music through the ECHS music program. To the rest of my teachers and also my academic league coaches, thank you for making such a big difference in my life. Thank you to Mrs. Hunter for believing in me throughout all 4 years of high school and for being the best counselor that I could ever ask for. And I would also like to thank Mrs. Frazier, Mrs. Ochoa, and the rest of the school administration for making this school a safe place for students to grow physically, intellectually, and emotionally. As for my personal words of gratitude, I'd like to thank my family, especially Mrs. Hannah Tran and Mr. David Tran. Mom and Dad, can please wave? Woo! My amazing parents who are here today. Thank you for giving me your unconditional support and love for the past 17 years. Thank you for teaching me to do what I love and to put my health first no matter what. You have taught me many valuable lessons that I will bring with me into my future, and I am forever grateful. And thank you to the rest of my family and my family friends who are also here to celebrate with us today. To my friends, especially Marley, Ethan, Alan, Josh, Jesse, Daniela, Nong, and Keely. Thank you for being here for me through thick and thin, and thanks for the great memories we have made. To the rest of my friends in orchestra, thank you for all the fun times over these past few years. It was an honor being your concertmaster this year, and I'm confident that you guys will continue to achieve great things in the future. Go get that unanimous superior, woo! To the AP Stats Minecraft group, thank you for making these past few weeks a lot more fun. I hope we can continue playing Minecraft this summer, and I wish the best for all of you. And finally, I'd like to give a shout out to Jonah, our valedictorian, and Josh, our other co-salutatorian. Woo! Congratulations on your accomplishments. You two are some of the smartest guys I know, and I know you will both do amazing things at UCLA and UCSD. And now, as a final thought, I'd like to mention a recent pep talk that Mr. James gave to the advanced orchestra during class recently. I have to admit, though, I don't remember his exact words. Sorry, Mr. James. But my main takeaway is this. Whether you're finishing high school, college, grad school, or an important milestone in your life, keep pushing through. Because someday you'll look back at this time and be glad you made it to the very end. And that's exactly what we as the class of 2023 did. We laughed and we cried and we continued to persevere through our obstacles, and here we are today. We did it! Oh, just kidding. One last thing, I promise. I'd like to take a selfie with you guys to commemorate this once-in-a-lifetime event. So if you excuse me.
Got it? She's going all out. Wait, one more thing. I know.
Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023!
Good job, Darcy. Congratulations. Thank you, Darcy. And now it is my honor to introduce the other 2023 co-salutatorian, Mr. Joshua Rosella. In the fall, Joshua will be attending the University of California at San Diego, my alma mater, go Tritons, and Joshua will be majoring in structural engineering. You good? Yes, you got this.
What's up, everybody? Let's start this speech off with a cheer. I'm gonna need your guys' help, all right? All right, are you guys ready? Hey, El Camino, make some noise! Woo! Yes, yes, you guys are awesome. Well, teachers, staff, families, friends, OUSD board members, and most of all, the class of 2023, thank you so much for being here today. It's an incredible honor to be receiving the title as your co-salutatorian. First of all, I'd like to thank God for providing me with the knowledge and strength to make it to where I am today. I'm thankful for this beautiful day, and I'm thankful for him and his presence and would not be here without him. If you told freshman year Josh that he'd be speaking in front of you all today, he'd probably be like, okay, yeah, right. But he secretly really want it, because throughout my entire life, I've had small whispers in my ear saying, hey, Josh, you should be the valedictorian. I know I'm not the valedictorian, but you get the point, and you can probably guess whose whispers those were from. But soon, those whispers became reality. I became dedicated to my academics, involved in community events like Asian Culture Night, and organizations like Key Club and Service Club, and met incredible people along the way. I'd like to shout out the Asian Pacific Student Union for showing me the power of sharing, educating, and learning about each other's cultures, and the National Honor Society for showing me what true, genuine impact and connection means in our community. I couldn't do this speech without thanking my close friends, so I'd like to thank the first half of my friend group. Jonah will take the second half. So in no particular order, I'd like to thank Michelle Dang, Itzel Meza Ruiz, Julie Tran, Leona Anino, Isabel Beltran, and of course, Jonah Gathright. I couldn't ask for a better group of friends. You guys are all blessings in my life, and I couldn't be here without you. Thank you for inspiring me to become a better person every single day. I love you guys so much. I'd also like to thank all of the family who came out to support me today. At sa aking pamilya sa Pilipinas, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagmamahal at suporta. Thank you so much. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Lola. I love you and I miss you. And finally, the class of 2023. Who's down for a game of Never Have I Ever? Are you guys ready? Okay, if you haven't heard of Never Have I Ever, you're gonna raise your hand for me, and I'm gonna give you guys a scenario in which every scenario I give you, you're gonna, for every scenario you have done, you're gonna put a finger down. Are you guys ready? All right. Never have I ever sat in the darkness because the power went out at school. Whoops. Never have I ever eaten pear spaghetti from Miss Easterbrook's. Woo! Never have I ever been egged. I've been egged this Easter season, yes. Never have I ever slept or played games during a Zoom class. Guilty, sorry. Never have I ever turned in an assignment at 11:59 p.m. Guilty, I'm sorry. All right. So if you put at least one finger down, this goes to show that we all have something in common. So let's make sense of all of this. Fellow graduates, I don't know if you believe in fate or in destiny, but I believe that you were put right here at El Camino High School, Oceanside, California, the year 2023 for a reason. Because despite the fact that we may have turned in some assignments at the last minute or slept through a couple of Zoom classes, when I look at this class, I see no ordinary class. I see fighters, leaders, trailblazers, trendsetters, innovators, change makers, people who have fought through a global pandemic, technological and social challenges, and problems no one else will truly understand. People who have been taught by an honorable group of faculty and teachers who've dedicated their time and effort into producing inspiring young people into the world. So whether you believe it or not, your time here proves that you are a part of a group of extraordinary people. Last but not least, I would like to thank the most important people in my life, my parents. Hi, man, Emily Rosello. Hi, guys. Pa, thank you for sailing across oceans for me. Ma, thank you for taking care of Jacob and me while Pa's gone. Thank you for fighting cancer for me. Words cannot express how grateful I am for you guys. I owe these cords and these stoles to you. I owe this cap and gown to you, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I love you guys so much, and I thank you so much. Class of 2023, when you leave this stadium, past these gates, maybe grab a bite to eat with your family. Make it your mission to let your world know who you are. Let it be known that you are a fighter. Let it be known that you are a leader. Let it be known that you are a part of the class of 2023 right here at El Camino High School. Let it be known. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Joshua. And now it is my honor to introduce our 2023 valedictorian, Mr. Jonah Gathright. In the fall, Jonah will be joining Darcy as a Bruin at the University of California, Los Angeles. Jonah's major will be electrical engineering.
Hey, yo, Wildcats! Good evening, amigos, families, classmates, teachers, and faculty. We have gathered here today to look back and celebrate the works of each and every one of us. As I look out, I see a family of successful peers, proud parents and loved ones, a family of overjoyed teachers who are either thrilled in each of our accomplishments, excited for the start of their summer, or pleased that they're finally done with us. I guess we'll never know. And people just bored out of their minds, wondering how long this valedictorian speech may be. I'm sorry, Azaria, my thoughts may be a lit longer than 4 words, but I'll try to entertain you guys throughout it all. But guys, genuinely, we did it. We've gone through these past 12 years together, whether we've always gone to the same school as the person sitting next to us, or those of us who joined the EC family later during our high school years. We've all gone through the ups and downs and made it here to celebrate together. We all know COVID was an unexpected pain that hindered our learning in a huge way, and for some of us more directly. But we took that curveball as a moment to come out stronger. Maybe similar to some of you, over these past years, there were definitely times of hardship or unsupportiveness that I've had to endure. From the typical senioritis, and mind you, this title of valedictorian does not mean I'm a perfect person. We do not talk about how many missing assignments I have or how late I am to literally everything. I'm so sorry. Everyone knows I was late to the rehearsal. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm so sorry, Mr. Grable, for always being late. But yeah, from the lack of motivation to day-to-day struggles outside of school, and even surviving past teachers who brought me down simply for the color of my skin. You pray it never happens to you in life, especially in school, but being perceived as an unruly black student with no potential to learn beyond his loud and dynamic Mexican self is something you don't expect to face even before your teenage years. That period in my life was one of many questions for what I did wrong and why that teacher was defining my capability as less than, not allowing me to soar to heights I knew I could reach. Though at a time pressing for my silence, I did not allow myself to be ashamed for simply participating and excelling in the best way I knew how. Even if it was a little louder than others, I wasn't going to let someone decide that my way was wrong simply because it was different. Thank you. And coming out of that, I would not allow someone else to hold me back any more than they already did. Instead, I decided to strive to achieve success through my own identity, whether others doubted me or not. Because your capabilities should not be limited by the works of someone who doesn't understand you. Which is why I would like to take a second to thank some teachers who did understand me and accepted me for my bold and rambunctious personality, who did not discipline me for it, but made me feel valued and comfortable to be myself, while also excited to learn. Some of these teachers being Ms. Forka, Mr. Dolnick, Mr. Roeder, Mr. Doves, Mr. Mills, Mr. Grave, and Ms. Esco. If you guys don't know, I have like nicknames for all my teachers. But yes, the best environment of growth is the one that you guys have created, where students are not ashamed to be themselves, which allows them to be fully focused on the task at hand. So truly, thank you. I couldn't have asked for better teachers over the years. Okay, I'd like to take an extra second to thank a few important people in my life, so bear with me. People like Minyoki, Bobby, Dave, Jess, Noah, Bart, Stacy, Andre, Casey, Jesse, Ari, Alex, and Miles from church. Thank you for helping me grow in my faith and grow as a person, as you've seen it all over the years. I've got to shout out the amigos, Amanda, Finn, Madeline, Tim, Miss Phil, Kiana, Chantal, Deborah, Natal, Hector, Lim, Taylor, Mina, Katie, and many more. Y'all have made this year and past years ones to remember and have given me some of the most special memories I could have asked for. And then got to finish the second half of the friend group that Josh mentioned. We've got Zoe, Joseph, Angel, of course Josh, Angel, and Zach. Y'all and the rest of the piece have been beyond a blessing to me as some of the closest friends I could have ever asked for. Thanks for dealing with my driving and living it up with me, for real. Also, gotta quickly thank the fam bam. Mom, Dad, Jacob, Jeremy, and Sydney. Thanks for pushing me all my life to be the best version of myself I could be. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I love you. Okay, all right. Sorry. Okay, a little segue. Class of the sun, sorry. Okay, class of 2023. Leaving this school, we are bound to go from a family of similar experiences to individuals going off on our own separate journeys. We've all been taught well over the years, have had wonderful teachers placed in front of us to open our minds to new things, parents or loved ones to keep our heads on straight, and friends to help us enjoy the ride of it all. So walk out of here with confidence. And I truly believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us to become bearers of great work and wonders we could never imagine. And always know You will still have a family here to call back in times of worry or need because, you know, I had to say it, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. In my last words, I'd like to state that as Wildcats, we've all come to graduate having been taught to be good scholars. But I'd like to leave you all with a call to be people of kindness and of compassion and truly look less within for self-satisfaction, but seek outward. Think how you could make a difference in other people's lives. Ms. Frazier would probably say to uphold the E and R of perk up, empathy and respect. I encourage you to look outwards for the wonders you can find in relationships with friends, family, and even strangers. Something that I've always said is even Disneyland would not be the happiest place on earth if you're there alone, because it's the other joyous people there that make the magic. So truly, as you leave here today, don't be afraid to turn strangers and classmates into friends. Try to make others laugh and be happy. Go reach out and say congrats to that friend you haven't talked to in a while. Take photos and remember the wonderful memories you've made here, and go out and be a person of passion and love towards whoever you come across, whether it's in California or anywhere else. Leave this Wildcat pride with pride in your capabilities and what's to come. So I truly thank you all for your time and pray wonders for all of you. This is not a goodbye, but it is a trek into our next journeys and futures, and I'm so happy to see where all of you guys go. I love each and every one of you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations. Now go out and live it up.
These are some amazing students. You just got a glimpse of 3 of them. Congratulations again to Darcy, Joshua, and Jonah. All right, people. You've been waiting about an hour, and now it's time that you all have been waiting to recognize our graduates. The presentation of diplomas, which will be done by members of the Oceanside Unified Board of Education and District Administrative Leadership. The names will be read by our El Camino High School counselors and teachers. All right, graduates, are you guys ready? All right, let's do this how we practice. Let's get started. All right. We gotta get our kiddos. Okay, you're gonna start.
Jonah Lucas Gathright, valedictorian.
Darcy Amanda Tran.
Leland Akaleo Acuna.
Joshua James Rosella.
Aya Aldulemi.
Mia Ayako Cruz.
Annika Rose Gitang Alones.
Michelle Tan Van Deng.
Ismael Jacob Ramo Anderson.
Maya Helene Centeno de la Cruz.
Leona Therese Casorla Anino.
Leonardo Dennis.
Aiden Maury Antolin.
Julia Anvi Don.
Jasmine Marielle Fandino Bautista.
Ella Camille Eck.
Caitlin Marie Beckett.
Indiana Hayes Escobar.
Isabel Kiyoko Beltran.
Chantel Cecilia Narisma Estabillo.
Finnegan Luke Bethurum.
Ariadna Matilde Estrada.
Sierra Joy Blankers.
Isidro Estrada Jr.
Kai Brawley.
Lauren Ilanda Farwell.
Justin Alec Brohammer.
Angel Ann Manaloto Ferrer.
Tanner Jonathan Brown.
Jack William Fuchs.
Eric Camacho.
Deborah Christine Ibanez Flores.
Natalia Lauren Canchon.
Leah Alicia Marie Fortune.
Sarah Bell Canonizado.
Eileen Nicole Garcia.
Isaiah Lee Casillas.
Carson Elizabeth Garcia.
Asia Sanodikon Chan.
Nadia Estrella Garcia.
Jimmy Steven Chavez Rodriguez.
Yesenia Garcia.
Talon Robert Collar.
Michael Adrian Geronimo.
Madison Cordelia Cowan.
Danny Zhang.
Aaron David Gonzalez.
Letupu Le Tule Nasanoa.
Tanya Gonzalez Gomez.
Fofogo Ale Papa Lolo Matuma Ama.
Maria Isabel Gonzalez Santiago.
Ryan Lopez.
Madeline Marlowe Haynes.
Christine Rian Lopez.
Jameer Amari Ham.
Letzi Lopez.
Taylor Marie Hartley.
Esmeralda Luis.
Crystal Hernandez.
Aubrey Lupola.
Kelly Hernandez.
Jack McCarthy.
Matthias Ree Hitt.
Nicolás Mejorando.
Ethan Benjamin Hirshorn.
L. Messersmith.
Alan George Heights.
Carson Myroff.
Christopher Lee Hong.
Vinay Daniela Milan.
Alana Nicole Jacinto.
Itzel Mesa Ruiz.
Alan Daniel Jarvis.
Angel Miller.
Angelica Ann Jones.
Nolan Miller.
Sawyer Lily Jones.
Vincent Mondragon. Jacob Moore.
Kiana Marie Klein Patton.
Kevin Nguyen.
KK Kwong.
Linda Nguyen.
Kellen James Leathers.
Ryan Nguyen.
Miles Theodore Young Hoon Lee.
Daniela Lopez.
Grace Barbara Kathleen Leha.
Gabrielle Osler.
Stephen Lawrence Lesty.
Janessa Pack.
Zachary David Pieri.
Eva Reese Thomas.
Kate Page Prettyman.
Julie Trang Min Tran.
Nada Quiros.
Van Tran.
Yamalet Quiros Moreno.
Victor Antonio Vargas Gonzalez.
Jasmine Desiree Rodelli.
Ella May Velasco.
Alexandria Maya Rios.
Nicole Ventura Apollonio.
Peter Rivette.
Cameron Grace Walker.
Lauren Taylor Roberts.
Ella Brooke Walker.
Lyric Elizabeth Roddenberry.
Christopher Brian Warner.
Amy Elizabeth Rodriguez.
Jacob Dana Watson.
Katie Ann Rudis.
Tyler Jacob Willis.
Ethan Bailey Rueda.
Zoe Womble.
Jaden Josiah Ruiz.
Marley Ann Wright.
Itzamara Sanchez.
Michelle Zatarain.
Alejandra Santos.
Alexander Zeiss.
Linnea Christina Sega.
Aubrey Jo.
Jaden Floriano Cerny.
Joanna Andrade.
Raven Leona Smith.
Natalie Liliana Angeles.
Molly Rose Souza.
Roxana Angeles. Julissa Aguilar.
Victoria Helen Stankovic.
Emilio Aquino.
Amber Thomas.
Sonia Arango.
Azaria Elise Marguerite Tatum.
Natalie Arellano.
Liliana May Tita.
Melissa Arazola.
Anthony Hernandez.
Ariana Arriguén.
Dara Ockendell.
George Arroyo Santos.
Javier Juan Jose Watts.
Elgin Atua Tassi.
Ryan Pedraic Abend.
Anís Ávila.
Felipe Acevedo.
Jesse Ávila.
David Marcel Acosta Jr.
Leonardo Ayala.
John Carl Mosca Acosta.
Alonso Badillo.
Grace Elizabeth Adams.
Macy Baga.
Daniel Potase Afesene II.
Jonah Bailey.
Freddie David Aguilar Hernandez.
Jan Linden Balalong.
Solani Ariela Aguilera.
Lali Baltandano.
Brenda Alarcon Dominguez.
Adriana Barnett.
Samantha Alejo.
Nicolas Barr.
Leo Patterson.
Andy Barroso.
Marley Hope Allen.
Thomas Caramusa.
Eric Almeida.
Alyssa Irene Carrasco.
Connor Jacob Althage Rickard.
Leslie Marlene Carrasco.
Uriel Alvarez.
Miriam Abril Carrasco Zavala.
David Amador.
Genesis Estrella Carreño Ramirez Salinas Juarez.
Miguel Angel Alva.
Kenya Karima Carrillo.
Samuel Bedoya Juarez.
Melanie Alexandra Carrillo.
Isaac Andrew Bell.
Benjamin Joseph Carvalho.
Desiree Teresa Bernal.
Daniela Castillo.
Oscar Alejandro Bernal Velasquez.
Gabriela Castillo.
Xavion Germain Bickham.
Leonardo Castro.
Kayala Christine Blanco Benner.
Ashley Marie Casares.
Esmeralda Azucena Bolanos.
Luke Max Andrew Cervantes.
Valerie Adriana Bolanos.
Antonio Saul Cervantes Hernandez.
Alaric Paul Bowman.
Victor Isaac Chavarria.
Lana Sophia Boyce.
Anthony Chavez.
Max Stephen Anthony Boyle.
Jason Ismail Chavez Salmeron.
Jaden Andrew Bradley.
Jessa Checa Mendoza.
Morgan Ruth Bradshaw.
Christian Childers.
Jada Simone Brown.
Carol Arani Cisneros.
Trinity Sienna Brown.
Darian Alexa Clark.
Colin Jacob Dominique Campon.
Harper Love Clark Foley.
Andrea Isela Calvo.
Emily Cologne.
Christian Canseco.
Sarah Renee Conklin.
Anthony Carachure.
Alondra Dominguez.
Michael Gabriel Carbajal.
Christian Isaac Dominguez.
Ashley Cardosa Perea.
Macoa Duenas.
James Lynn Carlson.
Alexander Duong.
Sofia Isabella Contreras.
Zuriel Eatman. Naomi Edgar.
Alejandra Corona.
Amara Elam.
Liam Correa.
Sofia Eschbach.
Emily Cortez.
Jennifer Lopez Espejo.
Andromeda Danielle Costigan.
Eileen Estrada.
Joshua David Crane.
Rudy Eusebio.
Jennifer Greta Creasy.
Taylor Ferry.
Roberto Jaime Crespo.
Kylie Nicole Fitzpatrick.
Marari Cruz.
Peter Thomas Fashker.
Melvin Curry.
Aiden Fratz.
McCall Ariel Dame.
Braden French.
Jonah Bradley Davidson.
Jake Fronda.
Yatana de la Cruz Aspitia.
David Gallegos Jr.
Fernando de Leon.
Jacqueline Gamboa.
Mary Lee Abigail de Leon.
Anthony Joseph Garay.
Duke de la Paz.
Felipe Garcia Jr.
Brianna Delgado.
Guillermo Ricardo Garcia.
Adriana Marie Cota.
Perlise Harrington.
Brianne Ismera Diaz.
Amaya Harris.
Jonathan Martin Diaz.
Chloe Rosalind Hatch.
Misael Diaz Garcia.
Kalea Havalana.
Lucas Anthony Dockery.
Tyler Jonathan Hawes.
Isaiah Jamel Dixon.
Alexander Hernandez.
Terrell Dolby.
Araceli Lizbeth Hernandez.
Isaiah Charles Garcia.
Jonathan Hernandez.
Ruby Garcia.
Juan Jose Hernandez.
Kaylin Rose Garner.
Marlene Hernandez.
Ashley Christine Genia.
Damian Alexander Herrera.
Caitlin Michelle Gibson.
Evelyn Herrera.
Killian Gomez.
Jesse Derek Herrera.
Brianna Gomez.
Okay. Oh. Melanie Herrera Cantillo.
Robert Gomez.
Isaac Daniel Hinojosa.
Roxana Gomez.
Hank Henry Hogel.
Misael Gomez Rubalcaba.
Zoe Hogue.
Daisy Gonzalez.
Jasmine Marie Holguin.
Elohim Latif Gooden.
Elton Malik Hurd.
Hugo Grandi.
Chloe Mika Ann Hewson.
Alexander Scott Gray.
Ethan Andrew Hydosky.
Jaden Deshawn Gray Richardson.
Frankie Ibanez.
Cameron Gribben.
Ellen Leong.
Isaiah Darnell Grimmett.
Emily Lindsay.
Christian Jacob Gunther Jr.
Sarah Lodo Viecki.
Alex Daniel Gutierrez.
Matea Loeb.
Kelly Gutierrez Garcia.
Amieta Lolongo.
Kyla Veronica Hain.
Aiden Lopez.
Ariane Valerie Hampto.
Ariana Lopez.
Logan Kent Takeo Herald.
Brian Lopez.
Nathan Haro.
Cristo Lopez.
Caleb Jaime.
Gabriel Lopez.
Colby Michael Cevallos James.
Isabela Lopez.
Dimitri Jabrail.
Israel Lopez.
Thomas Jimenez.
Lisbeth Lopez.
Litzy Jimenez de Paz.
Miguel Angel Lopez.
Kobe Shakur Johnson.
Miguel Angel Lopez.
Samuel Johnson.
Nayeli Lopez.
Xavier Malik Johnson.
Victor Lopez.
Timothy James Jones.
Naomi Lopez Anastasio.
Brendan Tyree Joyner.
Julio Lopez Bustamante.
Landon Khalil Lopez.
Kevin Lopez Ramos. Jose Loredo Jr.
Lilia Asbarina Keene.
Jewel Samara Love.
Ong.
Tiana Christine Lowe.
Ethan James Lavoy.
Omar Luis Sanchez.
Laura Jenna Lazaldi.
Jaden Michael Maurer.
Melanie Leal.
Tendai Kimberly Mavima.
Benjamin Paul Legowski.
Katarik Alondra Mayan Melendez.
Joanna Lemus.
Trenton Mays.
Eduardo Leon.
Douglas Jose Mayorga.
Jocelyn Lujano Osorio.
Gregory Patrick Kennedy McDonald.
Daniela Joanna Maciel.
Jocelyn Melendez.
Caden Dean Mackey.
Anthony Jesus Melgoza.
Xiomara Megana.
Daisy Melgoza.
Melinda Marlene Maldonado.
Mariana Mendez. Melody.
Evan Jonael Mancia.
Melody Rachel Mendez.
Colin Timothy Markham.
Abigail Ruby Mendoza.
Victor Yair Marquez.
Anne Marie Rose Mendoza.
Erin Nicole Marshall.
Jose Maras.
Daniela Martinez Jimenez.
Andrew Middleton.
Danny Martinez.
Eric Lewis Miller.
Isabel Grace Martinez.
Dylan Miner.
Javier Martinez.
Pea Misalefua.
Jocelyn Martinez.
Trinity Amara Michelini.
Mariana Martinez.
Devin Leah Mitchell.
Oscar Martinez Jr.
Denise Molano.
Melissa Ramirez Gonzalez.
Joseph Molano.
Carlos Martinez Rivera.
Linda Maria Molina Hernandez.
Andra Elizabeth Martin.
Carlos Jr. Molina Sanchez.
Cadence Faith Massey.
Richard Nugent.
Joseph William Mathwig Jr.
Alondra Oseguera.
Brisa Matias Arce. Sofia Montalvo.
Ezequiel O'Hara.
Anthony Montano Hernandez.
Ezra Ojeda. Luis Olivera Méndez.
Natalie Alondra Monterde.
Lance Omari.
Josue Julian Montes.
Ángel Luis Orozco.
Cariana Clara Justine Montgomery Alden.
David Ortega.
Thomas John Mook.
Yasmín Ortiz.
Michael Tyrell Moore Jr.
Aria Overmeyer.
Karina Morales Martinez.
Angel Pacheco Duarte.
Manny Morel.
Jesús Pacheco Ibáñez.
Anthony Efren Moreno.
Michele Pagano.
Haley Justine Morrison.
Jennifer Palis.
Nicole Marie Morrow.
Melissa Pantoja.
Loloto Avalisa Lutu.
Jelina Paranda.
Carly Evelani Mount Trevino.
Axel Pardo.
Angelique Maria Munoz.
Sienna Kiana Parker.
McKenna Jean Myers.
Brooke Parr.
Luke Austin Nail.
Kenneth Parrilla.
Diana Naranjo.
Lena Paris.
Emily May Navarro.
Ethan Thomas Pasco.
Jordan Makoa Neely.
Janelle Cora Matalena Pato.
Josh Andrew Pearson.
Sarah Raya.
Avis Perez.
Tate Reed.
Christian J. Doro Perez.
Lizette Rendon Martinez.
Jorge Gamboa Perez.
Isaac Resendez.
Melissa Perez.
Ashley Reyes.
Yaelin Perez.
Bernardo Jesus Reyes.
Aiden Daniel Perkoski.
Elio Reyes.
Landon Peralt.
Kiara Marie Ricci.
Katerina Peche.
Ashley Rios.
Michelangelo Patrick Piccolo.
Eric Rivera Miranda.
Luke Garrettson Pica.
Amaya Deshay Robinson.
Elias Luke Plamel.
Angie Rodriguez.
Ashley Stephanie Pohoy.
Martin Rodriguez.
Itzel Ponce Gonzalez.
Michael Rodriguez.
Linnea May Kwame.
Jose Manuel Rodriguez Cabrera.
Natalie Renice Quinones.
Jesus Rojas.
Emily Magali Quintero.
Alondra Romero.
Francisco Carlo Ramirez.
Edgar Joaquin Romero.
Michael Ramirez.
Jasmine Rivera.
Vanessa Ramirez. I'm going to take
River Sandy Rosales.
Norberto Ramirez Morales.
Citlali Romero. Solana Shimura.
Javier Alexis Ramon Aldana.
Susana Siddiqui.
Jacob Ulises Ramos.
Lindsay Silva.
Brandon Daniel Rubalcalva.
Kayla Smith.
Eric Gregory Rubio.
Kima Smith.
Amy Eileen Ruiz Ortez.
Sheridan Smith.
Jakin Thomas Gregory Russell.
August Catherine Snavely.
Ashley Lagimavaya Safaloy.
Olivia Soberanis.
Damian Jacob Salgado.
Sage Solis.
Fabian Salgado Robles.
Ryan Sonko.
Colin Truth San Nicolas.
Christian Angeles.
Daniel Arturo Sanchez.
Brandon Sorensen.
Luis Fernando Sanchez.
Valen Sanchez Abarca.
Berta Diana St. Clair.
Luke Anthony Sanford.
Sam Earl Stanson.
Francis Edward Hernandez Santos.
Robert William Stockwell.
Ronnie Jake Santos.
Annabella Stone.
Ana Concheta Serrani.
Alexis Sullivan.
Caitlin Jane Schaefer.
Jaden Switzer.
No middle name? Milo Saul Schaller.
Janea Tai Le.
Catherine Elizabeth Schroeder.
Benjamin Tavenga Taele Nelson.
Ryan Seau.
Johnny Momo Salanoa Tafua.
Maritza Tatiana Segura.
Kelsiana Hiasuk Talanua.
Dean Sekander.
Concepcion Tapia.
James Dominic Sengstack.
James Daniel Valenzuela.
Genesis Viliamu Sayumalo.
Brian Valverde.
David Nathaniel Shaw.
Aubrey Leila Vasquez.
Gianna Lilivale Michelle Tapuloa.
Josephine Alejandra Vasquez Martinez.
Taj Barber Tavale.
Megan Sarah Vasquez.
Talo Sanelli Seth Tavali.
Alicia Velasco.
David Tellez.
Isabel Venegas.
Juliana Tellez Urena. Whole thing.
Dan Harold Villanueva.
Ryden David Tesoro.
Isaiah Joseph Villanueva.
Kealani Amia Talaumu. No Gaspar?
Iris Villatoro Cruz.
Rudy Estuardo Tomas.
Justin Brian Tidler Varula.
Nathan Lee Toms.
Akane Vorshak.
Brianna Destiny Torbert.
Amia Lynn Van Cannon.
Kai Avery Torcedo.
Wesley Enoch Walker.
Ashley Torres.
Nate Owen Wallace.
Eduardo Torres.
Michaela Haley Walsh.
Asiel Esteban Torres.
Broderick Washington.
Aiden Kim Townsend.
Emily Renee Watson.
Jack William Trammell.
Luke Robert Westlow.
Tin Ha Tran.
Jaden Andrelia West.
Fa'apa Umalo Sandy Tuilafano.
Curtis Rowan Wheelock.
Cody Matthew Turner.
Jadalyn Dawn White.
Gerald Turner.
Kyla Ocean Wiedemann.
Luis Alberto Ulloa. Eric Valencia. Estrella Belen Valencia Martinez. Alora Grace Valentin.
Helena Vasati White.
Helena Vasati White. Christopher James Williams. Chuck Tia Wilson. Justin David Wong. Scarlett Rose Zanko. Senna Corinne Zimmerman. Reina Maria Ziomek. Estrella Abigail Zuniga.
All right, graduates, that was awesome! To the Oceanside Unified School District Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that these senior students have completed the OUSD adopted graduation requirements and the curriculum approved by the state of California. I now present to all of you the class of 2023.
Principal Frazier, class of 2023, parents, guardians, and guests, it is with great pride that I represent the Oceanside Unified School District at the 2023 graduation of El Camino High School. Exercising the authority vested in the district, I accept the class of 2023 and confer upon the graduates their diplomas. To each, I extend sincere congratulations from all of the Board of Trustees, Executive Cabinet members, and the entire OUSD community.
Thank you, Dr. Vitale. Thank you, Dr. Vitale, Executive Cabinet, and all of our board members. And now, as we get ready to close, the president of the senior class of 2023, Alora Valentin, has the honor of leading her fellow seniors in the turning of the tassels. Alora.
Run, friend.
You're okay, you're okay. You got this, you're okay. You're good.
All right, y'all, last thing, I promise. I'm not crying, you are. Okay. If all the seniors could join me in turning their tassel from right to left. 3, 2, 1. We did it! Thank you and good night.
Your parents paid good money for those hats. Hold on, seniors, hold on. As we get ready to close out, graduates, I need to remind you, graduates, that we will recess out the same way that we came in so that you can pick up that very important piece of paper, your diploma. To all of our guests, We ask that you not come down to the field as the graduates need to go and get their diplomas. VIP guests, please exit up the ramp, and everyone else, please exit out to the parking lot so that you can meet your graduates after they receive their diploma. Thank you so much to our Board of Education, district leadership, and city officials, parents, guardians, for being part of this educational journey. And now, graduates, it's time to celebrate good times. Come on.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. Celebrate.